Ooh-wee! Still stars in the sky and the roosters are crowing this morning. We got to get some seed out before the rain possibly this weekend and before work. There they are.
Woo! Gonna have some good boogers today, baby. Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. It's LA Appliance Guy. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm in Lower Alabama fixing stuff. Check this out. This was a gift. This was a gift, and the bearing sounds good. I was told the control board was bad because it wouldn't drain. Interesting. What do you think? He said he'll never buy another GE. He went with Maytag. I said, I hope you got the one with the 10-year warranty. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. But let's see if we got a bad pump. Usually when things don't drain, I don't jump right to the control board. So let's see. Could be right. Might not be sending power to the pump. Who knows? Let's check her out. Pull the codes and all that good stuff. What is this? GTW335ASN. He said he'd been through a bunch of control boards with GEs. It's like, who's working on your stuff, bruh? All right. Well, the board lights up, so that's a good sign. Press start, turn it from 12 to 6, and release. You should hear a flash. Boom. One turn to spin. Hit start. And we've got codes. Once it goes to flashing all of them again, it goes back around. We've got 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, and 32. Turn it around and clear. All right. Flash mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put some water in. Let's see if it drains. 12. Hello? Oh. Okie dokie pokey. We are draining. Lid switch test. Closed. Lift. Down. Okay. See if it spins. Locked and spinning. Okie dokie pokey. Huh. Well, there's your technical data sheet. And our belt isn't super greasy. That could be our culprit right there. All right, so what we did was hit start, turn it from 12 to 6, release, went into flash mode, one turn to codes as fault codes. Then we went to 7, put some water in. Then we went to 12 and did the drain pump. Then we went to 16 and cleared fault codes. Easy peasy, lid switch, spin, fun stuff. Let's see what codes we got. Codes. Sounds funny. Little chatter. Well, the fella said he had to take it outside and drain it. That's why the control's bad. But this pump, it doesn't look that bad. 3/8, 3/8, 3/8. That's definitely greasy. We need to clean this. The deflection isn't there. It's pretty tight. Let's bench test this pump. But I'm thinking about just changing it. because they're known to be intermittent. They can pump sometimes and sometimes not. Man, there is not much play in that armature. I don't know. Look at that doo-doo. Yeah. Clean that pulley. It got doo-doo. It got doo-doo. Okay. I mean, we also got a lid lock code in that thing too, but he said there was water in it and it had a bad control, so let's put this one on and we'll run it. Don't forget the hose clamp. I've been known to do that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Pow pow. Triates and triates and triates. Oh, most important wire. Pow. Okay, so before we do this again, or well, we'll go ahead and run it with some clothes in it, but we shouldn't have any codes in there. Press start, turn it from 12 to 6, and release. You'll hear the click, then the flash. Okay, 1 turn to spin, codes, no codes. It would be flashing in a binary sequence like this if there was a code. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is hot valve. Okay, hot valve. 8 is cold valve. 9, 10, 11, 12 is pump. There's a pump. And then lid switch again. Lid switch. Down. Down. And then up. Down. And then up. It's registering it. And then this was the spin and lock test, which it did fine. And 15 is agitate and clear. Clearing the codes is 16. Ba-boom. So we don't have any codes in it. Let's fill it up with some clothes and run it. Already put our little jumperino in there and some dirty towels. I'm soaking up the water. That looks balanced. Not. GTW335. Okay. Normal, high, tap cold. Okie dokie, pokey. So we got 32 critical lid lock, which we just tested and was good. 31 OOB, 29 suds lock. 28 options knob feedback. That's like if this knob is pointed in the wrong direction. Water accessibility. Pressure test 10. That's one thing I did not do was the pressure test. Oakley dokley. We might do it. We'll just see what it does. Alrighty, let's see if we can shoot some fire. It works great. I mean, there's like a little tiny bit of chatter. I don't know, man. Control board. Those daggum control boards not draining. We'll let her go. See if we get more codes. Watch it not drain. Doing pretty good so far, though.
It's a pee-pee rinse.
Yep, we're draining. So, I don't know, man. Dude said clothes were in there and it was full of water and control's bad. And there is like no movement in this impeller. Like if there is, it is barely. That's usually what I look for when one's like an intermittent problem, is a little bit of movement in that armature or in the impeller, you know. Control, right? It's kind of an off-balance load a little bit, but we'll see if when it starts to ramp, see if it flashes that spin light. If it flashes the spin light, that's like a 31 OOB code. But we'll see. Sometimes it won't get to the fast RPM. It's ramping up now. So we'll see. She's really ramping up now. Don't think we got a problem with the belt. We'll check the codes when it gets done. Okay, it spun them babies dry. Oh no, don't get my GE washer with a bad control board wet. I'm getting it wet. Sad brush time. All right, let's get this baby all cleaned up. I don't know who told him bad control board, but this was the weirdest story ever. I mean, just weird. Been through 5 GEs or a couple GEs, not buying GEs anymore because they all had bad control boards. This one did the same thing, wouldn't spin, full of water. Okay, I don't know who is working on your stuff. But when something doesn't drain, I don't go right to the control board. Maybe I should. But hey, swap the pump, give it a go. I mean, that's why we put 30-day warranties on them, because if we miss something, it's going to happen in 30 days and we can fix it. Been doing it for many years, 50 just about. That is what the GE control boards look like right there. Very simple to change, very good controls. They do fail, but hey, give it a go. So we made it to the end of the video on that beautiful GE with the good control board. Yeah, there was a weird story there of how he'd been through a few GEs and had bad boards. I don't know. I don't know. He said there was water and he had to let it out. So we changed the pump just for preventative maintenance. But yeah, said he got a Maytag. Hope he got the 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty, baby. But yeah, you know, there are a few companies around. They've been around a long time. Not going to name any names, but there's a few we call the condemners. And that'll be our keyword today. You put the keyword down in the comments to let everybody know you made it to the end of the video. The condemners, they, you know, run 10 calls in a day and don't fix nothing. They just, you know, get the service fee usually. They come and go. But you hear about the condemners if you've been doing it a long time. They go out, oh, it's a bad control board. It'll cost too much to fix, $400 or $500. You might as well buy a new one. I need my $100 service call. You do 10 of those a day, you're doing pretty good. But yeah, it's freaking condemners. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. You are awesome. Hopefully our GE holds up. I might take it back in there and load it down again and run it again just to be sure we don't get any more codes. Hey, we'll see. Thanks again. Y'all have a great day. Later. I forgot to make sure there's no codes in it. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so start at 12, press start, turn it from 12 to 6 and release. You'll hear the click and flash. One turn to spin is codes, and all of them flashing means no codes. So we are in business. And hey, I'm just speculating. Like, maybe somebody told him it was a bad control board. It could have been Google. People Google things, especially on these GEs. They come in and they go, oh, I reset it. I lift and close the lid 7 times within 12 seconds. I reset it. So it's got a bad control board. No, that's the old Hydrowave ones with the motor board. That's how you reset the motor board. On these units, you have to go into that diagnostic mode. So hey, it could have been Google or YouTube that told him it was a bad control board. So maybe it wasn't the condemners, but condemners is the key word. Condemners. Later, y'all. Woo! LA in the forest. Woo! Boogers! I'm gonna be messed up for a few days. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be sounding like Kermit again. Hello, this is the appliance guy. Almost lost the LA appliance hat. Ah! What? I think I need to wash my face. Well, anyway, thank you for the gift, and I hope the Maytag does you better than the GE. Have a good one, y'all.